Welcome in, everybody. Wow, Bitcoin is flying. Unbelievable. Over $26,000 right now. Bitcoin is. We're going to dive into it, guys. I'm just waking up. Haven't even had my coffee this morning. So you got to give me a moment. I got my first sip here. We're getting ready. We've got CPI data come out today. And wow, what has been just a crazy last week in crypto from, doom and gloom to everything is falling. The sky is falling. Everything is terrible. And we've got bank runs. We've got Silvergate. We've got Silicon Valley Bank. To now we've got Bitcoin just absolutely sending in the last 24 hours, up 18+% right now in the last 24 hours. So absolutely crazy right now what we're seeing with Bitcoin, and another big burst right as we went live here. Now we're up to 26,265. Now we're going to dial into some indicators here on my trading view. We're also going to take a look at, where this price could go, but it's already kind of surpassed some barriers that were set up, just from some recent things I was reading from analysts. We're already well past some of our resistance levels here. So we'll see kind of where the next one lies. But let me pull up trading view here. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys for popping in here. And again, I still got to get juvenated here. I got to get caffeinated. There's a first sip of coffee of the day. Got some chocolate milk in there today. It's a great combo. But you can see Bitcoin now up 58% year to date, 47% last 3 months. Technical showing a strong buy. This indicator right here showed us a strong buy back on the 14th. Or excuse me, this would have been the Sunday, the 12th. Let's go into the hour by hour here, see what's been happening since Sunday, really, right? We kind of flatlined Sunday, and then all of a sudden, just some absolute explosions have happened here in the last couple of days. So welcome in, everybody. What's going on? Let's see who we got in the chat here. Hand pink waving. What's up, MedEZ? Yeah, 26K. Next stop is 33K, Crypto Vibe says. Heck of a good morning. Raymond Perez, let's go. Gio, good morning to you. Happy 26K Bitcoin Day. Yeah, this is an awesome morning here. Mike Silvestri joining us over on Twitch. What's up, Mike? Good morning, brother. Very interesting day. What up, bud? Good to see you. What's up, Hitoshi? How we doing, man? I got 28K next. Diamond Diz. I'm not even sure who this is on the back side of my stream here. Let's bring him in. Diamond Diz. Who is this? Hello? Diamond Diz, you there? Oh, Diz. I got you, man. I got you. So Diz is saying next stop. What's he have here? Hold on. Let's see. What's he have here? Comments, private. He's got 28K next stop, 28K. Okay. Good morning, Brett. How we doing? Crypto Slice, what's up, man? CIP data definitely helping the bull run. Yes, no doubt. Good morning, Zach, my brother. What's going on, man? Next level, how we doing? Top of the rain and morning to you. Yeah, a little cloudy where I'm at too, Universal, right now. We'll see. Grand Rising, the Weed Tea, what's up? Mukram, how we doing? Hello. Ryan Henderson's in the house. Good morning. Digital Error, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? The Himalayan Yeti, hello. How we doing? Yeah, we did get a pretty good CPI spot. We can dive into that here in this live stream. Welcome in, everybody. We've got Shiba Inu still out there at South by Southwest. We had a great live stream with them yesterday. That was just phenomenal time. So a couple things here. So here we go. CPI at 6%. CPI at 6%. 6% was expected. Okay, 6% was expected. You know what? Let me make a little bit of a banner here. CPI 6% expected was 6%. And that way we can just drop that down there and leave that up right there. CPI 6%, 6% expected was 6%. Core inflation came in at 5.5%, which could be the more important number here. And the Wolf of Wall Street says Bitcoin mooning. So exactly what is happening right now. Look at this. Bitcoin is flying, guys. Jeez, oh man. Absolutely love to see it. 26,000, well over it right now. The high side has been here all the way up to 26,386. Low side in the last 24 hours, 23.9. You want to talk about just insane amounts of volatility here. Bitcoin jumps above 25K. Well, make it 26K. February CPI clocks in at 6% year over year. Consumer Price Index, of course, is one of the most commonly used metrics that investors use to gauge the levels of inflation in the U.S. It's released monthly, but of course, it's a lagging indicator. For January, the index for all times less food and energy increased by 0.4%, was up 5.6% year over year. The Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers, on the other hand, increased by 0.5%, seasonally adjusted, and a total of 6.4% for the past 12 months. The forecasted expectations were 0.4% increase and 6% year over year. Per data, CPI currently sits at 6%, while core CPI is at 5.5% year over year. Now all eyes turn to who? Jerome Powell in this month's FOMC meeting of the Federal Reserve, where the chairman will reveal if they are going to hike rates or succumb to institutional pressure and forego an increase to decrease the strain on an already suffering banking system. So before all of the things happened with the bank, we were expecting a 50 basis point raise, right? Experts were giving that a fantastic chance of happening. But now, after all that's happened with the banks, now they have pressure to basically pivot and move away from this rate hike strategy, right? But we'll see what happens. So some people now saying that we won't get any rate hike at all. So the FOMC statement is expected on March 22nd, 8 days away from now. So we are going to get some definitely important news as it relates to where we're heading in terms of the rate hikes and what have you. But a lot of people out here in the chat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button here as you walk in the door. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that as well. We're here every single day bringing you up to speed. Figured it'd be a good day to go live here this morning with CPI coming out, Bitcoin flying. We had an unbelievable live stream yesterday with Shiba Inu's SHIB Metaverse team. Just an awesome group out there. They are crushing it out there in Austin at South by Southwest. So let's see here. Boca says, get that algorithm pumping. Hit that like button. Yeah, let's get everybody in here. Boca, appreciate you as always, man. It's nuts. 12K Bitcoin. I don't think so. Listen, a lot of people still calling for a Bitcoin, maybe going back down to 15K, 14K, maybe even less than. Listen, I'm not ruling anything out. Crypto is a wild space, and it's just going to depend on this economy. It's going to depend on where we go with rate hikes, how inflation kind of plays out the rest of this year, how this bank crisis plays out the rest of this year, right? But right here, right now, today, I'm going to enjoy 26.3K Bitcoin. And I think you're starting to see that a lot of people are shuffling money into Bitcoin with the bank crisis going on. So maybe in a weird way, as the banks continue to have trouble, it's better for Bitcoin in a way, right? Obviously, it's not good for our economy. It's not good for our money because most of our money is in banks, but it's good for Bitcoin. Luckily, I think what this really does is it highlights the importance of having your money in my opinion, a secure bank. And really what it comes down to is a big bank. I bank with JP Morgan and I bank with Wells Fargo. Those are my two banks of choice. I know there's some other great ones out there, but I think it shines some light on, the smaller banks. They're not always guaranteed, right? A lot of these smaller banks, you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful. But JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, those two are some top dogs. Bank of America is up there as well, right? 1 million per SHIB, romantically sensual. What's up, man? Could you give some thoughts and updates on SHIB too? Yes, for sure. We're going to talk about SHIB, definitely. This is something interesting I think everybody would be interested in as it relates to SHIB. So sources tell me that a new website design is coming soon for SHIB.io, the metaverse. and a more simplified buying experience. No date yet, but sources tell me a new website design is being cooked up for Shib.io. Yesterday we had Marcy, we had the whole group on live from Austin, Texas at South by Southwest, a huge event. There were a ton of people in the booth over there, and there were a lot of people showing interest now that they're starting to see the metaverse come to fruition. And just getting a glimpse yesterday, now more and more people want to buy land in the metaverse. Full disclosure, guys, I do as well. I don't own any land in any metaverse. I tried to get land in the ApeCoin metaverse, but that was when there was a gas war, and it was just going to cost me $4 or $5 grand to get land in the metaverse. I'm glad I didn't, because now I'm going to take that money that I would have bought land in the other side metaverse, which is ApeCoin's metaverse, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and I'm going to buy land in the SHIB metaverse, because what I saw yesterday gives me a ton of confidence that SHIB could be the dominant metaverse in our space. Not only are they the largest crypto by market cap building a metaverse right now, but what we saw yesterday is a differentiator. What we saw yesterday is a team built of great professionals from all different sectors that are chipping in to really build something extremely special. We got a little sneak peek of the WAGMI Temple yesterday. If you haven't seen that live stream from yesterday, I was joined by Jonathan Manis, the One Leg Bandit, and we were talking to Marcy and the entire team out there at Austin. It was just an awesome environment, awesome energy in the chat. Shout out to everybody who checked us out yesterday. Got a ton of great feedback on that stream. So really appreciate everybody coming by, and really appreciate the opportunity that Marcy and her team gave us to stream that to you, to bring that to you. So Quentin said, "What's up, pups? How we doing, man?" Champa Bay, what's up? How we doing, brother? How we doing? How's it down there in Tampa? How we doing, man? Jerry, good morning, Zach. Expecting a major pullback around 27,500. Taking some small profits across the board. Was waiting for you to go live this morning. Just hold on, folks, because this won't last. Well, yeah, I mean, nothing can go up forever, right? And this thing is not just going to go parabolic to the moon and never stop, right? And here's the thing. As fast as things move up, usually it's coming down just as fast, right? Ideally, you want like a nice step ladder. You want just a slow and steady rise, right? And over time, you keep that RSI, relatively flat. You don't want to get oversold there. But I mean, this thing has just absolutely sent. So expect a pullback. I agree with Jerry here, 100%. Definitely expect a pullback here at some point. But we're going to enjoy some of these moves right now, because this is just great to watch, great to see right now. And man, it's just been a wild week here in crypto, to say the least. So unbelievable stuff here. I'm going to get out of that and go back into trading view. I don't know why I lost my side panel there. What the heck happened there? Should pull it back here. No notifications. What the heck? I need my side panel. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay. Now where's the chart? Where the heck's the chart? Okay, there it comes. All right, 26,200 right now. Bitcoin popping off here in the last 3 hours, guys. Welcome in. Let's see. Norbert's in the house. What was the highest increase in your portfolio? Just recently here, Leroy? I couldn't even tell you, man. I don't look at the portfolio that much. I will say Gala was popping off. At one point yesterday, Gala was up like 22%, and I've got a lot of Gala. So when that thing moves up, that's a pretty big pop. Honestly, everything's kind of on a nice little upswing. Algorand's up 12% right now. My Cardano's up 10%. ACH is looking really good, Leroy. Yeah. Let's see where ACH, Alchemy Pay. They've had a nice start to the year. This is one I talked about, guys, way back in 2021. So Leroy knows what's up. He's probably been hanging with us for a couple of years now, because we've been talking about Alchemy Pay for a long time. They're ranked number 164. Okay. They're in the business of crypto payments. And yeah, they are off to a nice little hot start. Look at this. They're up 30% today. So loving that. My Alchemy Pay bag is definitely up. I don't check on that one a lot. That's sitting over on the DeFi side. But year to date, Alchemy Pay has been on a nice tear. This thing was trading less than a penny. Now we're getting close back to 4 cents here with Alchemy Pay. So That's great to see. That's about where we were before we went blast off when they got listed on Coinbase, right? And their all-time high, they went up and crushed it last year, or excuse me, 2021. They went all the way up to 19 cents. They knocked on the door at 20 cents at that peak. That was back in August of 2021. So I still think they got some great room to run. They're a great company. I've talked to their CEO many times here right on the channel. I think I've had him on at least twice, maybe even 3 times. I'm working on getting John Tan, the CEO of Alchemy Pay, back on the channel, and so we'll be working on that. But yeah, Leroy, appreciate that. BC about to break. Vaughn, what's going on, man? Waiting on the whale to join back into SHIB. The whales, yeah, some of the whales exited, but Blue Whale has been buying like crazy. Wonder why Bone isn't moving much. I think a lot of people have their position. I think a lot of people just have their position. They're waiting maybe to buy the dip, but it is up another 7% today. Fell out of the top 100, trading at 156. But listen, I think anytime you can get some more bone right now, I think it's a good idea. Not financial advice, but we're just getting ready with Shibarium, right? And there's just more and more use case building up here. I love acquiring bone on the pullbacks, on the red days. Zach, do you think we see a 20K Bitcoin again? My buy range was between 18.5 and 21K, but that may be past us. Austin, I think there's a chance we could dial back to those levels. I do. I know it's crazy to say that as Bitcoin's up 26,000, but it was crazy to say Bitcoin can go to 26,000 when it was just trading under 20. Right? I mean, so that was crazy too. So the same thing can happen here. We can get some negative catalysts, some negative news, and within 48 hours, we can lose 18%, right? I mean, that's crypto. So right now, this is a trader's paradise, in my opinion. These highly volatile swings, trader's paradise right now for everybody. Because I don't think we're back into a full bull run yet. I'm not ready to say that, right? And if you are looking to be a trader, by the way, quick plug, Bybit link down below in the description. I've been trading with them over the past 4 or 5 months. They are my go-to shop right now, Bybit. When you sign up here in March, you're going to have a chance to win a brand new iPhone, as long as we get 50 new people to sign up using my link. So that's all down there in the description. Just in the past 7 days, guys, over $2.4 million of volume has been traded by my clients using my link down below. We've got some of the top traders using Bybit. So if you're looking to trade, that link's down below in the description. How about Ethereum? Well up over 1,700, now up 10%. It just had a major pop. Volume, look at that. Volume just funneling in right now. $16 billion of volume right now in the last 24 hours. Insane. Bitcoin jumped from 24 to 26 like it heard Jim Cramer. Yeah, Boca, exactly. That thing did fly, didn't it? I'm going to have to go pour another cup, guys, because this one cup's not going to cut it. Thanks for all the info, Zach. Native, how you doing, man? Super content, Zach. Thanks. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, man. Everybody gets airdropped, free fed now, instant payment. Now the FOMO starts. Yeah, Reginald, that's a good point. I mean, this retail FOMO that we saw back in 2021, that drove the crazy cycle that we saw. Loaded STX in 50s, stacking paper. Oh, STX, you mean stacks? STX? STX is stacks, isn't it? ST. You're talking about Stacks Crypto? Yeah. It's a great one, man. It's up 20%. They have been crushing it here in 2023, actually. So if you're interested what Stacks is doing, excuse me, they are bringing smart contracts to Bitcoin. That is what Stacks is doing. So it's a Bitcoin layer for smart contracts, enabling smart contracts and decentralized apps to be used to use Bitcoin as an asset and settle transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain. So Stacks has knowledge of the full Bitcoin state thanks to its proof of transfer consensus and clarity language, enabling it to read from Bitcoin at any time. This is another one we talked about way back in 2021. I've got a little bit, not enough. I wish I would have loaded up more, but Stacks is a really, really interesting play. And again, year to date, it's been performing really nicely. This thing, again, back in January, guys, was trading at around 20 cents. Now trading at nearly 90 cents. That's more than a 4x just since the start of this year. And this is a top 100 crypto. This is not a small cap, right? So for in order for a top 100 crypto to 4.5x, you're seeing some really positive action to the upside. So I like stacks a lot. Shiba Inu spiked a bit. Yeah, let's take a look at where SHIB's at right now. Rank number 14, market cap popping a little bit. We're back in the mid 11s, up 8%. So it's good to see. Let's see. Volume's up 27%, 449 million here in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at some of the top gainers from the top 100. Conflux, one we actually talked about a few weeks ago. It's up 53% on the day. Threshold, 29%. Immutable X, there it is again. OKB, we've got Phantom, Optimism, which this has been a hot topic as of late. Optimism, that is the layer 2 that Coinbase is using, right, with Base. So they're getting some love. How about Polygon? Who bought that Polygon under $1? I did. I did. I had to. Now it's back up to $1.22. Lovematic, ranked number 8, one of my favorites. I put it out on Twitter too. You know, it was like a meme or whatever. If Polygon falls below $1, and it was like this big dude just smashing a bunch of food. That's exactly how I felt. It's exactly how I felt about it. It was time to eat when Polygon dips below $1, and we got it just before the pop here. And I think it got it about 97 cents. Yeah, it dipped actually down to 95 cents there at 4:30 in the morning. But I had my order fill right around here, about 96 cents, about 6 o'clock in the morning, just 4 days ago. So I love waking up with this market. Zach, thank you for all your info and always waking up early so we can get up early and fresh with crypto news. Real Dominicans team, appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's a big day, and I saw the market moving obviously in the right direction, and wanted to come on here and break it down and talk with everybody and enjoy the gains here. The shakeup. Good morning, Zach. Thanks for this content. You bet, man. Thanks for being here. Shiba is slow in comparison. Yeah, it is a slow mover here in comparison to some others, but we know that can change, right? We know that can change on a dime. And there's also days where nothing's moving except SHIB and Bone, right? I was hoping Bone would have moved a little bit more, a little faster. I use Chase, Bank of America, and a local credit union. There you go, Boca. PawSwap has potential to turn into another SHIB. Let's take a look at some of our favorite DeFi plays. Thanks for the reminder there, Quentin. Let's check it out here. Let's check it out. Got my list fired up here. And some of these I own. Some of these I've just been tracking. Full disclosure here. Tradix, I own it. Big proponent of it. I talked about it. They were a sponsor on the channel to start the year. Look at that chart. Look at that chart to start the year. They launched in January 9th. That is just a positive chart. They just set, looks like they're getting ready to set a new all-time high. So they're getting close to a penny. Tradix, definitely one to check out, guys. This one really been performing well. Great tools as well. They have an app out that you can track all your favorite DeFi projects. WagMe, worked with them in the past, own a lot of their NFTs. I've got 11 of their NFTs. I've got a ton of WagMe loaded up, getting ready, and they have been on a nice tear as well. Really love where WagMe's heading. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Good morning, everybody. I am way behind in chat, so good morning, good morning, good morning. Smash that like button. Yes, definitely do that. Fully expecting a pullback, Travis says. Yes, definitely. 100%. We're going to get a pullback. So glad you put me on Gala back in 2021. I loaded up and forgot about it, adding to my bag a little at a time. I really think it's going to be one of the best performers in the next couple of years. Jerry, I'm with you, man. And listen, there's no guarantees, right? And I say that all the time. I'm just a talking head on YouTube, trying to navigate this space, trying to do the best I can. But when we look at gaming, and we think gaming is going to get bigger, we think blockchain gaming is going to be a huge sector in the next cycle. Okay, put that aside then, and let's go hunting in the gaming sector. When I first came across Gala, I looked at their team. I looked at the CEO. The CEO had built Zynga Games. There's a few little games like Mafia Wars and Poker that he built, right? Some people may know those. Oh, that little one called Farmville? Yeah. Okay. So he's building an ecosystem here, not just one game. So my thinking was with Gala, you're not investing into one game, and hence you are doing that a little bit with WagMe, and I still like WagMe. I still own a lot of WagMe. But Gala, it's a little bit different type of investment for me. I have a lot more invested in Gala, but you're investing in an entire ecosystem. And now the news that came out this year, early this year, now they're heading into mobile gaming, where a lot of the money is right now in the gaming sector. That huge acquisition, right, of Ember Games, that's massive. At one time, they had 20 million users. That's huge, right? They're already building out a ton of PC games, their own, that look insane. So they're building out not just one game, but an ecosystem, which I think could be the ecosystem of blockchain gaming. Number one. That's why Gala is so appealing to me. And for many other reasons too, but those are just a few. So, Jerry, I'm with you, man. I'm excited about its future as well. I'm right there with you. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm not going all in on one thing or the other. We always talk about that. Diversify up, diversify your portfolio. When it comes to my crypto portfolio, guys, 60 to 70% in Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is just how I do it. I'm not saying do it this way, but I'm saying have a strategy, have a plan. 60 to 70% Bitcoin and Ethereum, which I buy a little bit every single day. I dollar cost average into those two every single day, small amounts. On red days, I buy a little bit more. I know everybody can't do that every single day, but find a pattern that works for you. If you're looking to DCA, if it's once a week, if it's once a month, if it's twice a month, if it's just on payday, find a way to DCA into some of the top heavy cryptos if you're looking to get exposure to them and not have to worry about it, right? So that's what I do. 60 to 70% goes there. That's the backbone of my portfolio. Then I take that 30 to 40% and I go diving for the gems. And I want a piece of everything. I want gaming. I want layer ones. I want layer twos. I want some AI cryptos. I want some enterprise cryptos. I want community tokens. I want meme tokens. I want it all. I want a piece of everything with that 30 to 40%. So that's how I play it in my crypto portfolio. Let's see. I'm ready for player one. Isaac says nice. Let's see. 390 watching, only 133 likes. Yeah, exactly. Get the likes up, guys. It's so easy. It's totally free. It takes like 0.23 seconds. Just hammer that like button for us. Push this up into the old YouTube algorithm. Muzz is in the house. What's up, brother? It's been a while, man. What's up, Muzz? Have not heard about Saucer Swap and the Sauce token. See why? I have no idea. Agree with Jerry. DCA'd into Gala all the way down to 0.18 and bought a ton. Long-term hold for me. With you, Peter. With you, man. With you. All right, so SHIB's up 9%, back in the mid-11s. Sharby, which is another project, guys, building on Shibarium. I'm going to have a full video on Sharby coming out today, actually. Look at this, showing some great strength. Only 563 holders. Now, they are also on Arbitrum, where they get a lot of their volume. But this is a small cap right now, and a market cap not too small, but not too big. 12 million. Sharby, one to watch. They've got some interesting things they're building out, and I'm going to break it down in a full video for you that I just talked with their team, and I'm going to be knocking out a couple videos for them, spreading the word about them. Those will be some sponsored videos, but Sharby, you cannot deny what they've been doing here in the last 24 hours. Look at that, $98,000 in volume here in the last 24 hours. Yesterday, this thing was up over 200,000 in volume. So Sharby, another one of those Shibarium projects. There's a lot of them out there. So this one's definitely one to watch. CCX, you guys know how I feel about Clear Cryptos. We're streaming on Clear Cryptos. We're streaming on my channel as well. Clear Cryptos, early stages, one of my favorite plays in the enterprise sector. They had a huge partnership with USFCR, the largest federal contracting company in the United States. You want to talk about real world use case, you got to talk about Clear Cryptos. Take a look at their website. Take a look at the team behind it. If you're looking to invest in a big time company for the long term in crypto, in my opinion here, again, always do your own homework, do your own research. Clear Cryptos is that play. If you're looking to set it and forget it, you want stability, you want to just invest in a great company that's building for the next several years, it's Clear Cryptos, in my humble opinion. So this is a huge play in the enterprise sector. My favorite play in that sector, hands down, not even close. Bones up 7%. It's at $1.56. Somebody just messaged me behind the scenes. Wish Bone would go back to 75 cents. That would be nice. We'll see if we get it back down there. But Bone has been scorching to start the year. So PD Pure says, I've been trying to tell people about Clear Cryptos, but nobody listens. Listen, a lot of people want to shove it off. A lot of people are misinformed on what it is. Do your own homework. Do your own research. PD, I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're understanding what's going on here and what's happening. I'm fully aware. And for those of you who are, that's good. And for those of you who aren't, I think we'll all find out soon enough when we see even more partnerships being inked in this enterprise sector through Clear Cryptos. Much more to come. They're just beginning. Volt is up a little bit here, sitting at the 1830 spot right now. Volt is one of those hot tokens right now, going across the board on Dex Tools as well. Volt has been holding the line really nice. They got listed on Huobi. Of course, that's a big one. That's a big get for them. And they're looking to obviously get into gaming as well, right? So they had some sneak peeks of that. That has people excited about Volt. I've got a big bag of Volt, excited about where it's heading. Great community, great team, great people behind it, and just great for all of the community token space. What's up, Zach? It's about time, bro. What's up, Jason? How we doing, man? Just tuning in. What's up, Eric? Ali, how we doing? How we doing? RSI, open up. Hey, man, what's your opinion on Baby Doge? I like it, but I don't own it. So Bitcoin dialing back a little bit here, guys. 25.9. See, we're getting a little bit of a pullback. Let's go into the 1 minute here. You can see what's happening. There you go. A little bit of a pullback. Okay, RSI kind of right in around that 50 spot. We'll see if we can start running again. Clear Cryptos is a smart investment. Love what they're doing. I agree, Ryan. I agree 100%. And listen, everybody's not going to see it, and that's okay. But you know how this thing works. A lot of times people FOMO in too late. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be coming late to the party. I don't want to be coming in saying, man, I should have bought it when it was 6 cents. I want to be in there now. And when it's, hypothetically here, 50 cents, 60 cents, I don't want to be FOMOing in. All right. So, and I think that's where it's going. I truly do. I think it has great potential because, with the USFCR deal and many of the other enterprise deals, not only are you bringing real world use case, but you're bringing a ton more users into your ecosystem, right? The potential to add a ton of users exists with every partnership you ink. And what they're building here with a great team, it's, I wish I could speak on all the things they're doing behind the scenes, but there's a lot coming. And be excited to break that down when we can. So let's see what else we got. So we talked about Volt. Suka, they too, one of the top community tokens out there. Here's the thing with Suka. They're on a pullback right now, but you got to zoom out when you look at the Suka chart. Here's what I love about Suka. Number one, strong community, huge community. Market cap, 76 million. They're not small, but they're not that big yet either. They've got over 11,000 holders. They launched in a bear market. They have not seen a bull run, yet they have created an unbelievable chart where they've continued to just set higher and higher lows since November, right? Here you can see it, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And right now, I think they're coming off one of those little bottom spots right now. And I think this is a good spot, in my opinion. Not too long ago, Suka was trading up here at around 16, 17 cents. You're looking at, a little bit more than, a 2x just to get back up into that range where they just were. That's just to get back up to the all-time high. I think Suka is going to be one of those major community tokens to watch. When you look at the big list, when you look at the big board, all right, so when you look at the top meme coins, oh, that's top AI, top meme coins by market cap, okay? You've got Dogecoin. Okay, you've got Dogecoin. By the way, guys, if you're just checking in, CPI 6%, expected was 6%. We talked about that at the top of the hour. Dogecoin, here we go. Shiba Inu, ranked number 2. Floki right now, number 3, just above Bone. This is by market cap. We've got Bone. There's Doge on Mars. There's Baby Doge. Volt has actually passed up Suka here. They go back and forth. And then Suka. I think from Suka on up, these are your top community plays. These are your top community tokens. So in terms of market cap right now, the one that has the most upside, in my opinion, is Suka. In terms of market cap, only at 73 million, right? To Volt's 88 million, to Baby Doge's 292 million. Dogelon, right around 300 million. Bone 356 million, Floki 363, and then you've got Doge and Shib just well into the billions. Dogecoin's a $10 billion market cap. Shib's 6.3 billion. So insane, right? Insane when you talk about those two at the top. But Suka is another smart investment, Ryan Henderson. I like it too. It's one of those top holdings of mine in the community token space. Full disclosure, I'm working with Suka right now, spreading the word about their message. Suka is at that phase right now where Shib was very early on. They've gained some traction. They don't have a ton of use case yet, but they're going to let the community drive that future use case. You see where Shib is now, right? They didn't have anything in that first year. They had nothing in the first couple of years. That's Suka's at those stages, right? So I think it has a good chance to be one of those top movers in the next cycle when we look at the community or meme coin space. So I think there's a lot of big winners here. Suka, it's not big, it's not small. It's got a lot of upside. I like it. So let's see. And a great looking chart too, launching in May. Apollo, one of my favorites out there. This is no longer Apollo Eno, by the way. It's Apollo Crypto. They too are getting into gaming. They are just beginning. They had an enormous run in 2021. They're back down. They're still above launch, but now the real fun begins, in my opinion. Matt Johnson, their CEO, huge in the gaming sector. I think they are primed to have a big run again in the next cycle. Love what Apollo's building. Paw, we talked about them before. They've dialed back a little bit, but still holding the line pretty nicely here. There's the Paw chart, kind of consolidating right now. They've built up a huge amount of holders here in a short amount of time. They are another one of those Shibarium projects building. We talked about them on the channel. Coins down a little bit here. They are building on the DeFi side for Base, right? For Coinbase. So this one, very, very micro cap. I still like it. We'll see what happens here. They're kind of stalling out a little bit, see if they can gain some traction. NFAI, another one of those cryptos building on Shibarium. Look at that chart. Really like this one. And, have not worked with this team in the past, just invested in this one somewhere kind of right in here, right around 8 cents or so. I like where this one's heading. This is another token building on Shibarium. This is that new token. I have not bought this yet. I'm just watching this. This is that new token that I talked about in a video yesterday that they've already burned over a couple billion SHIB. And this has been talked about by some of the official dev members, Koyo. Now, they're down 28%. I didn't want to buy it here at the top. I'm just watching to see kind of what happens. That's why I've got it on my favorites list. I just want to watch it. Hey, I love that it's helping burn SHIB, right? I love that. I love that aspect. So we'll see what happens there. Paul said, "Good morning, Zach. How rich are we going to get today? Have a great day." Yeah, man. It's been a great start to the day. Great start to the day. Bitcoin flying past 26K. Man, who would have thought that, right? Just a few days ago, Bitcoin was trading less than 20K. Who would have thought it? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Let's see. What else do we got here? Let's take a look and see what people are saying about CPI. Sure, we've got a ton of tweets rolling in from some of the top people. There's Mario. What's up, Mario? Mario's got some of the best Twitter spaces, probably the best Twitter spaces in all the game. He's on a Twitter space right now. Bitcoin breaks 26K. Bank stocks explode. Worst over. So he's live right now. 12.7K listed, listening in right there. Mario's a great host. But what did he say here about CPI? Breaking CPI has come in as at expected 6%. It was forecasted at 6%. It was previously 6.4%. United States CPI month on month is 0.4%. It was forecasted right there at 0.4 and was previously 0.5. Is this a good indicator for the economy? Well, I mean, my opinion here is it's not great. It's not terrible, right? It's meeting expectations. So that was enough to send Bitcoin to 26K, right? That was enough. We didn't need much. Here's some price changes over the last year. This is interesting. Transportation has went up 14.5%. Gas utilities has went up 14%. Electricity 13%. Food at home 10%. Food away from home 8%. Shelter 8%. Overall CPI 6%. New cars 6%. Gasoline down 2%. And used cars down 14%. Yeah, I remember recently. So How about this story with a used car? I got a quick used car story for you. I bought a what the hell was it? I bought a Honda Civic in 2020 for 10K and sold it in 22, early 2022. Drove it for 2 years. Sold it in 22 for 10K. Put some miles on that thing too. So that, that shows you where the used car market was. It also shows you that Honda Civics go forever, right? But let's see. Breaking February CPI shows inflation at 6%, in line with expectation of 6%. Slowest annual increase since September 2021. So see if anybody else has anything else that's interesting related to this conversation. Here's Coin Bureau weighing in. Adding to the bucket of fun this week, we have CPI numbers today. Expectations are 6% year over year. Will the numbers come in higher, lower, or right at 6%? Well, the answer was 6%. That's what we got. The answer was 6%. And let's see. Let's go latest here. Let's see if we're missing. I don't want to miss anything. Let's see what else is happening here. Coinbase is down for many, saying burns. Where's the proof? What do you mean, Smooth? When will the burns reflect on CoinMarketCap? I'm not sure what you mean. The burns on Shibarium are not implemented yet. I have not looked into gaming Shiba. I do like Tonic, but I'm not invested. Let's see here. Let's zoom out a little bit. This is the latest. Let's see. Egg prices finally cracking, falling almost 7%. Hey, eggs are coming down. That's good. Hopefully this downtrend continues. We see lower prices at the grocery store too, across the board, right? Because grocery store prices have been just insane. But eggs are coming down for all you eggheads out there. Core CPI inflation was hotter than expected in February as the shelter index spiked and food, transportation, and energy costs continued to climb, calling for more interest rate hikes. But given the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature failures, will Powell flinch? That's a big question. That's going to be a big question, right? I mean, so on one hand, you should raise the rates. On the other hand, you got the banks, in turmoil. So what happens here? Is it going to be a small rate hike? What do you guys think? Do you guys think we get a interest rate hike here in the next 12 days? What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. So yesterday during our Shiba Inu live stream, a lot of people expressed interest in learning how to buy land in the SHIB metaverse. So we are going to do a live stream here in the next, probably next few days, talking about how to buy land in the metaverse. Jonathan will probably join me. Jonathan Manis, he joined me yesterday. And we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down on how to buy land in the Shiba Inu metaverse. So that's coming. We'll definitely take a look at that. So take a look at hedge pressure. What else do we got here? BTC swing trade order. What's this say? Sell limit 28.5. Target 15,470. Wow. So a lot of people think this is just going to be a huge rally all the way up to 28,000, swing short area, and then fall all the way to 15. It could happen. It could happen. It could certainly happen. Appreciate all you do. Thoughts on Elon long term? Vito, what's up, man? Elon, Dogelon Mars. I like it. I've got a little in there, and I'm holding steady there. We took a look at the top meme coins by market cap. Dogelon Mars, right in there, ranked number 152. Vito, so I like it. The next cycle, I like all these top meme coins, community tokens in the next cycle. Doge, Shib, Floki, Bone, Dogelon Mars, Baby Doge, Volt, and Suka. Suka's the smallest market cap, might have the most upside potential, in my opinion. But I'm an investor in Suka. I'm an investor in Volt. I don't have any Baby Doge. I do have Elon. I do have Bone. Don't have Floki. I have Shib. I don't have Doge right now at the moment. So there you go. Australia had a 0.5% rate raise, and America could see the same. Rodney, thanks for that. I got what the other guy was saying. When would the SHIB tokens burn start to show on the circulating supply? Dave Mack. Well, that's an issue with CoinMarketCap. We've had that issue for a long time. Ask CoinMarketCap, right? Paw Swap. Dave, we just mentioned that one. Yeah, I like Paw Swap. I'm currently not in it. I did make a little swing trade play. For me, it was a little in and out play. I got in right here when it dialed back to about like the 2.7 range. I got in right here, and I exited somewhere in the 9s up in here. So that's where I'm at right now. Now I'm watching it. So if this thing comes back down, right, to where it, was down in here in the 2s and 3s, I might look to enter it again. For me, it's just a swing trade because I didn't get in early enough, right? I didn't get in early enough. The big gains were had if you got in down in here, right? If you got in down in here, this is where the money was made on paw. I got in a little bit late. I turn it into a swing trade, not a long-term hold at the moment. The other thing is we haven't seen the product yet. So a lot of these Shibarium tokens, there's going to be a lot of money to be had here, but we're going to see down the line which ones have staying power when the utilities roll out and, which communities are built up the strongest. Paw has a great chance for sure. Shiba Inu is another one building on Shibarium. Shiba Inu on a little bit of a pullback right here, but it too, very, very small market cap right now. I'm watching that one. Sharby. I own a little bit of both of these, by the way. I own a little bit of Sharby, but own a little bit of Shiba Inu. I'm up on my Sharby investment, down on my Shiba Inu investment right now, but that's okay. NFAI, same thing. Another one building on Shibarium. I'm up on this investment. So I want a little piece of the pie. Here's how I'm playing all of these. I'll tell you this straight up, guys. I'm putting in, and this is all relative based on your bankroll and based on how much capital you have to deploy. Okay. But I'm putting roughly, $800 to $1,200 in a lot of these. Okay. That's how I'm playing it. And I want a piece of, all these, because if you get one big hit, then you're okay. You can, you're going to lose a few. There's no doubt, right? That's how crypto goes. You're going to lose a few. So I know Shiba Inu, hilarious name, right? Hilarious name. But, the community token space, and again, I want a little bit of all these pies. The community token space attached with SHIB through Shibarium is an interesting idea, and I want to see how this plays out. So there's a lot of tokens going to be launching on Shibarium. Just watch. And it's going to be tough to sift through all of them. There's going to be some winners. There's going to be some losers, just like there always is, right? Got out, luckily, of a scam token and got in on Shiba and VeChain. Scam investment was Luna 1. I remember when Luna 1 was launching and something didn't smell right for me. That's why I never talked about it. Never invested in it, right? But Luna 1 was very hyped up, too hyped up, right? For me. So I kind of let it fly by. Let's see, where are some other investments or some other projects at right now? Some of their top gainers. The Graph. This is another one, guys. The Graph and Singularity Net. Those are your top two plays by market cap right now in AI. That's another sector to watch. Top AI cryptos by market cap. You got the Graph and Singularity Net up there at the top. Render's right there too. Oasis. Fetch AI. I'll give you another one, guys. And full disclosure, this is one coming soon that I am invested in. But if you want a new launch to kind of check out, and again, there's no guarantees. It's crypto, right? But this is one that I'm watching. This one's coming very soon. So in 2 days, so now it's tomorrow, PodFast launches on PancakeSwap. Get quick insights from your world's top podcasts. We turn your favorite long-form podcasts into 15-minute animated summaries using AI. This is an interesting one. It's coming through a top, what do you call it? Launchpad, TrustSwap. So it's launching on TrustSwap on the PancakeSwap side of things. Great tokenomics combined with a small raise, top-tier team, and great AI product with use case, no VC. So I like the AI sector. I'm looking for some of these small caps. And this is one that I found could be a gem. We'll see. But there's a lot of these tokens coming through TrustSwap that's really solid. Also through DAOmaker. I'm learning more about launch pads. There's a lot of gaming tokens coming through DAOmaker as well. This is it right here. A lot of great tokens coming through DAOmaker. This thing's ranked 189 too. But yeah, a lot of great plays. And so that PodFast that I just pulled up, this is also launching on DAOmaker as well. So it'll be launching on DAOmaker and TrustSwap, two of the top launch pads. So I'm looking at those launch pads for new launches because usually you get some gems out of there. You get some 8 to 10 to 12 X's out of there. So Mark J, where do you get knowledge about upcoming projects? I'm always doing my research. I'm always looking. I'm always, I'm always digging. The other thing is, Mark, I do have, I'm grateful in that I'm blessed in that, I get people messaging me all the time. Now, it's hard to sift through all the things I get through my inboxes, right? But every once in a while, you find some gems in there, right? And the DAOmaker team I actually just met with their team, DAOmaker, and it's great. When I'm not making videos, guys, I'm usually on these calls and I'm talking to these devs and I'm talking to these people and I'm trying to get a feel for different projects and different launch pads and where people stand, right? That's how you do it. And sometimes you're going to be right, sometimes you're going to be wrong, right? But you have to do your homework. You got to do your due diligence. You got to spend the time. So yeah, I like the things coming through DAOmaker. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with PodFast. I just, followed them. We'll see what happens. This is coming out tomorrow, so we'll see. Let's see. Tradix looking strong today, man. The top gainer here on our board. Tradix looking strong today. Love it. Let's see. What else to top stories do we got? Anything else worth repeating here? Let's see. Calm before the storm. They're calling for an explosive bull rally 20 hours ago. They were right. At least a little bit, huh? So we'll see if this holds up today, guys. 25.9 right now on Bitcoin. I'll say this too, just as a sidebar. I think Avalanche is going to be a huge winner the next cycle. I think Avalanche is going to be a higher market cap than Polkadot and Solana in the next cycle. Given their Amazon partnership and many other things that I'm hearing and seeing, there's a lot of use case right now with the Avalanche blockchain in the real world. I think Gala is going to be the best meta play in the market, DCA on Gala Games. Yeah, Bokus brings up a good point. Find solid tools to add to your tool belt to help you spot red flags in projects. You can never have too many tools in that belt. 100%. That's a really good point. Yeah, try to dig into the team. Try to dig into where they're launching. Try to dig into their Telegram. Dig into their white paper if they have one. And you can only do so much, right? And at the end of the day, it's crypto. Things work out, things don't. There are still bad people in our space doing bad things, unfortunately, right? So sometimes you could do all of it and still, it doesn't go how you saw it, going. Or the dev team never delivers, right, on their promises. So I try to find, projects that also are rolling out with utility or having utility out very soon. The projects that are rolling out that are promising something a year from now, that's kind of brutal, right? That's a long time in crypto. Who knows if that'll ever actually get done, right? So guys, to recap, CPI 6% expected was 6%. Great day for crypto here to start dialing back a little bit as we speak, which to be expected, right? 25,700 after the explosive rally all the way up to 26,300. Appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. Also, if you're looking to join a Patreon group, we have that for you as well. It's $20 per month. We'd love to have you come join our private community. Boca's in there. Muzz is in there. We've got some great moderators helping with tech support, but also just being part of something special as we're on our way to new heights, on our way to financial freedom. If you want to be in our special group, that link's down below. If you want to trade using my Bybit link, you could do that as well. I'm looking to get more into trading. I know a lot of other people are as well. Making money when the market goes up and when it goes down is one of those keys to longevity in the crypto space, right? Becoming more of a trader in these type of markets. So that's out there for you as well, down in the description. Guys, I appreciate you all as always for stopping back by the channel. Great live stream this morning. And have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday out there. And take care. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. A lot of people not getting alerted when we put out another video. Make sure you hit that bell, put on all notifications so you don't miss another video. Now, you're going to get 5 alerts a day because we do pump out 5, 6 videos a day, but that's okay. So hopefully you check all those out, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.